over. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, Neon had gotten banned on Kick. Now, Neon is one of the top streamers on Kick right now, and he pulls in, 80,000 viewers. But there's a lot of people who speculate that he view bots. We looked at the chart before, and it was looking a little fishy. And I mean, again, you take it as you will with the information we have. It was looking a little fishy, but regardless, he still makes up for typically, over half of the viewership on the platform when he is live. I've never watched Neon. What does he do? Just think of like a young kid who IRLs, right? IRL streams, goes around, says a bunch of stuff, like constantly doing like immature jokes. That is not, yeah, degen content with a lot of money aways. Yeah, very, very, very degen content, extremely degen content. Is kind of what that is. Is kind of what that is there for sure. For sure. So, yeah. And one of his most recent actions for degen content has been him, talking to a kid. I mean, it was, people kept saying 10-year-old, 15-year-old. I don't know, just some kid who he got in a Discord call with. He was live streaming it. The kid just started like yelling at him or calling him a whole bunch of names and stuff like that. And Neon's response was, again, is very childlike, childish, response of, we're not going to watch this, but it's very childlike response to try to get people to laugh or whatever, by him threatening to do some things to the kid and whatever else. I don't know. Again, it's just, it's poor taste. It's very, very poor taste. But obviously, I watched this clip a couple times. It was definitely, he was just saying things. Every time I watch his streams, every now and then, to keep it interesting, he has a method to say something ridiculous, and it's just immature for him to say it. And basically what'll happen is that the idea of it is to rehook the audience back in. By him constantly saying this degen stuff and whatever, it keeps this community locked in a little bit and just laughing. So this is just like one of his normal like skits type thing here to try to keep his community entertained. And ultimately he said some pretty wild stuff. Well, it warranted a ban. So he got banned on Kick, and we went over this on the news the other day and wondered, well, how long will he be banned for, right? Like, how long will he be banned for? Well, I was saying he's got to be banned for at least like a week minimum, given Kick's punishments and stuff. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Neon has been unbanned from Kick after 2 days. 2 days he got banned. Apparently Aiden Ross had his suspension shortened. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just like, it's hard to tell, right? It's really hard to tell. Like, it's just really hard to tell what it is. You know what I mean? Who did what and stuff. It's hard to tell. So, but yeah, ultimately he got unbanned on Kick after 2 days, and this warranted a lot of responses here. But this was his one of his responses. I think there was another response, but this is one of his responses here. Let's take a listen and watch it, and to kind of see what he has to say here.
Now they're starting the pedo shit again. Let me clear that up too, bro. Let me clear that up. I want to start off by saying I do not. Why am I smiling? I want to start off by saying, yo, we got hella people in here. God damn, man. I want to start off by saying, man, I am I don't fuck with that shit. I don't. And the fact that someone let me get to such a bad point in my what the hell? The fact that someone let me get to such a bad point in my words and shit for
Okay.
Um,
Continue.
yeah, so the fact that someone let me get that down bad and say
I
those things is really fucked up, and I want to take full accountability. Did you guys see the apology video? Did you guys see the apology video? Yes or no? I honestly meant that sincerely, bro, and I actually shed a tear when I got banned, bro. I swear to God. I meant that shit. I swear I did. Y'all saw it? No? Okay, well, we're gonna watch it. We'll watch it together, and we'll
I I shed a tear when I made the apology video. Now I haven't seen the apology video, and I mean, I would imagine it's just one of those joke of an apology videos. I mean, go look at Soda Poppin's apology video. It's just a meme because a lot of these videos are just memes, man. The people don't actually mean whatever the heck they're saying, you know? But
want
this
to
is
start off
like
by saying
his
I do not.
response.
Why am I smiling?
His response on stream, he instantly goes off to start saying about he's apologizing, and then why is he smiling? Completely gets off the topic here and just does whatever.
I want to start off by saying, yo, we got hella people.
And then he goes to say it again and gets distracted by the view count, which again, according to Neon stats here in the past 7 days is 88K, meaning that I would assume 88K viewers is probably his peak viewership. And it was probably during this moment here. Again, just speculation because I'm not quite sure. But still, 88,000 isn't much different than his normal viewer count, because his normal viewer count the moment he starts his stream instantly shoots up to 70,000, and it stays above that the entire time. In fact, it doesn't really go below 70,000 very often or very easily. So kind of a little bit all over the place here. But yeah, anyways, folks, then we've got a lot of people in here, and then he goes on to
God damn, man. I want to start off by saying, man,
he goes back to what he was actually trying to say.
I don't fuck with that shit. I don't. And the fact that someone let me get to such a bad point.
The fact that someone let me get to that point, not taking accountability here, not taking accountability, trying to put the blame off onto somebody else.
In my the hell?
Gets distracted by his phone right in the middle of the apology. The phone is obviously more important than whatever it was he was trying to say to justify himself.
The fact that someone let me get to such a bad point in my
mentions the fact that somebody else let him get to that point.
In my words and shit for
gets distracted from the phone again. Obviously not caring about anything he's saying.
Okay. Yeah, so the fact that someone let me get that down bad and say those things is really fucked up,
and reinstates for a third time that somebody else got him that bad. Okay. Dante, welcome back, by the way, brother man. Good to see you again, dude.
I want
Welcome
to take
back.
full accountability. Did you guys see the apology video?
I want to take full accountability. Hey, by the way, did you guys see the video that was, edited and took me 20 times to take? I don't know. But yeah.
Did you guys see the apology video? Yes or no?
Like,
I honestly meant that sincerely, bro, and I actually shed a tear when I got banned, bro. I swear to God.
I shed a tear when I got banned. Brother man, you probably knew within 24 hours that you were only having a 2-day ban. Okay, you probably knew within 24. And this warrants a lot of different things here, and we've seen many different responses. It's crazy. Sincerely, bro puts emphasis on the ban. Yeah. So like, he got banned for 24 hours. I guarantee you he knew that he wasn't banned for that long when he got banned, and this warrants more of a response by the community. We got Frosty here saying, I love Kick. You all know that, but this is one of the most disgusting people around, and you unbanned him after 2 days after what he said to that kid. This is why Kick gets a bad rep, and it's being allowed to happen. Please permaban this awful human being. Now, what I will say is, again, based on Kick's idea of banning people and dealing with moderation, again, they are very lenient. So something like this, as far as what I knew about Kick, was like probably a 7-day ban. But nah, was a 2-day ban, which again reinstates the idea even more that, hey, just doing stuff like that is fine and perfectly a-okay on to do on Kick, and it just kind of helps put that idea ahead that it's allowed and everything's okay. So yeah, Damien, welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Streamers often banned based on biased judgments. Yeah. So yeah, interesting. Oh my, what has Neon done now? Neon got in a call with like a 14, 15-year old or something, said that he was going to do a whole bunch of stuff to him. It was just out of like Neon's content, but obviously it's kind of like very frowned upon whether you do stuff like that. And he gotten banned. Yeah, yeah. He said one of the main things that people pointed out is he said that he was going to do the R word to the kid. And yeah, he got unbanned 2 days later. A 48-hour ban was about all he got. Now, if it wasn't a streamer the size of Neon, then if it wasn't a streamer the size of Neon, like, dude, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. They probably would have been banned longer. Is this ban consistent with what other streamers would get for the same offense? I don't think so. I don't think so. I've seen less offensive stuff done on stream and they've gotten banned for way longer, like 7 days or whatever, right? There are people actually dying for him to fake his own death. I hope karma bites him in the butt. Yeah, I don't know. Faked his own death stuff or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But this goes on to another one here. Can we start calling these bans on Kick what they actually are? A suspension at best. If you want other people to take your platform seriously and keep the good creators you have, you need to make these actual bans for once, and references people like Neon, Action Man, Ice Poseidon, and a Sweater. I don't know too much about Sweater or anything like that. But ultimately, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just stuff. I don't know. It's ridiculous at this point. Like, why do they even get the viewership that they do? Yeah, I mean, at least like a 7-day ban or something. The fact that it was a 2-day ban, I don't, like I said, I don't think if somebody on like a much smaller scale said that, like, for example, if let's say that one of the creator incentive programs people, right? Let's say one of the Kick partners does this right now. Okay, I get in a call with 15, 14-year-old, and I say the same exact things that he said, I would probably get banned for much longer. Like, I'd probably get set between 7 to 30-day ban for saying that stuff. Okay. More than likely. It would be really bad. The support staff do a better job at moderating than the streamers? No. I don't think so. Hey bro, what's good? What up, Con? Welcome back, brother. Welcome back, dude. So yeah, it's this warranted a lot of backlash here, but ultimately, I gotta be honest with you. I think from the looks of it, again, my Twitter feed was filled with a bunch of this stuff. Honestly, the people on Kick are they're just kind of giving up on fighting for it. They're just giving up on fighting for it. They just yeah, they just give up on fighting for it. You know, then they're kind of getting sick of it. So I mean, hey, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm about to delete my Kick account. Oh, really? Why is that? Why is that? Kick doesn't care. I think they do care. I mean, the fact that they banned obviously means that they care, but like, I mean, this kid, we know that Neon's not going to change. We know that's not going to do anything. A 2-day ban, whoop-de-doo. Guess what? He came right back, and he was doing some special live streams again, right? You know, because it was of where he is. He's been traveling all over the place doing these streams. Like, dude, we know he's not going to change. A 2-day ban is not going to change that fact. Like, bro, a 2-day ban is a little vacation, a little second to take a breather. Take a breather and refresh your mind a little bit to come back and do content even harder. It's just ridiculous. Um, and yeah, and then we have, you know, somebody here that I thought was quite interesting to go towards was Amaze. Amaze put out a tweet here. He's been very vocal about a lot of the actions that Kick has taken in the past, and he's been trying to stay with it and keep that positive mindset. But with more and more of this stuff happening, it's harder and harder for people to advocate for Kick. It's just getting harder and harder for them. And ultimately, he made a poll saying, "What would you rather my main platform be?" Honestly, Kick or Twitch, and a majority voted for Twitch. So ultimately, I thought that was quite interesting, and he responded saying, "You know, I kind of see where your mind's at and all that." Obviously, it's just one little example, but I mean, I've seen a countless number of tweets here, here and there, of just like, I mean, people are just ultimately, it comes down to this: people are giving up fighting for Kick. Okay, they are giving up fighting for Kick because what are they going to fight for? Like, what are they going to fight for? Ultimately is the question. And it just they just can't fight anymore. It's like everything that they say when like an official thing happens, like Kick or something happens, it just is the complete opposite, right? It turns into the complete opposite. So yeah, Kick doesn't care because they're giving these bad influencers a platform. These bad influencers, ultimately they make content at the end of the day. Whether it's, you know, controversial or not is really up to everybody else. They're giving them a place to be, right? They're giving them a platform to be at, and it helps boost Kick's viewer count numbers and stuff like that. Because if they weren't streaming on Kick, then Kick's viewer count numbers would just not be anywhere near that high. I mean, just think about this. Obviously, it's early in the morning for the US time, stuff like that. But Kick right now, 68,000 viewers. We don't know how many view bots there are or anything like that. And it just when those guys go live, again, they make up for like a quarter, 1/3, depending on when they go live, half of the viewership on the platform, instantly. And it's like it's a little crazy. It's just a little crazy. So yeah, just figured I would throw that out there a little bit because I thought that was fascinating. You guys let me know what you think about Neon's ban getting banned for 48 hours of saying that kind of stuff. I know Kick wants to be very lenient and they want to do it based on like a slap on the wrist type. You know, don't do it again. If you do it again, it'll be a longer ban idea is ultimately what Kick goes for here. So, yeah.